Guys, we're back with Final Fantasy 14. Oh, let me move this.
Yeah.
We just got to Tuliolol last time we played. And now we are continuing our journey. There you are. Let's get back to it. All right.
I love the jet. Nice movie.
Hopefully next time we play, I'll be playing as the Pictomancer. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolol's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares goes directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Okay. Oh, right. I should mention that here in Tuliolol, we buy things with Pel, a currency that Pelu Pelu created. Don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Mayorsia, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also Wachumeki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to look on your faces. Okay?
I got 2 crowds now.
What do you think of that, eh? The Aetheryte? Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliolol? I think I told you before, but my brother, Koana, spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways, and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the tuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is a gate which leads to Jacques Turl. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way, though. That's a headquarters for the Landsguard. Oops. Okay. So this way?
Yep. Well, it's a side conversation.
We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Okay. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wooklamat gets her endless endurance. Wooklamit. Forget how they say her name. I don't think the music's very fitting.
No, I'm not saying it fits the area, but I still like it. It's supposed to be South American type of look to it, so yeah, it doesn't fit.
Keep jumping instead of opening my map. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolol and preserving the peace. The Lands Guard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally, Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral Ja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alice should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talamarch.
I had a big door.
Massive, isn't it? Now on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yak-Hu. Strictly speaking, Toral is actually two separate continents. Yak-Toral, the southern lands of the mother, and Jak-Toral, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale, I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. But getting back to Jak-Toral, those lands are also part of the Tuliolol nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Toral had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so that I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Jak-Toral requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. Then I'll make sure you win, mark my words. Maybe don't mark my words, I don't know what's happening. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure.
So we don't go there during main MSQ for some reason. I'm guessing that's going to be post Dawntrail area.
Tired from all this walking? Take a moment to rest and we'll continue the tour. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolol is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. Willamette is ready to commence the second half of your Tuliolol tour. We'll head west next towards the Arc of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have... What is this word? Dirigibles? 2. Tuliolol certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now, if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. Creation stories are often rooted in true events. Given the similarities, could it be that Toral's legend was inspired by Hydaelyn's clash with Zodiark?
Ooh.
The Arc of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so to speak up, Oh, so speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. Wait a second. Oh, there we go. Accidentally clicked out again. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of the Yaku Temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge to Dawntrail, to appease the god who slumbers in the Great Ocean Trench. After the Yaku withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries, so when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Tyrol. He gathered artisans to do the work, and the houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolal. We climb these sets of stairs here all the way up. All the way up.
Yep. All the way up. All the way up.
That's a lot of stairs.
Well, it's a good cardio workout.
Discuss the palace. Papa's palace is called Volok Shunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. I don't know what words I'm making up now. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. The sheer scale of this palace is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. I don't know.
I'm sure it won't have any significance.
All I want to learn about is the treasure maps.
I heard I was promised a city of gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Eat the shard. I think this expansion has the capybara mount, so I need that too.
Affirmative. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? Oh, we have residents from all of Yaktoral clans. Mamuljal, Jibral, Pelu Pelu, Moblin, Hanu Hanu. We also have Tonawatwa, Hetsaro, and Chitona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Jaktoral. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Tyrol. A true representation of Tuliolal's diverse character. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. This is a lot of words. I mean, my therapist did say reading stuff out loud helps with my memory recall and speech and vocabulary. And this is a lot of vocabulary.
It is. I just want to see if he was drying on the ground.
Cuteness. Himself. That big drum there is called the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the land guard's return from a dangerous duty. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. Earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle.
I mean, yeah, I would imagine you get punished for something like that.
I've never seen such an enormous drum. What would one even use to beat such an instrument? Probably shouldn't use an axe.
Nothing sharp. Hello, llamas. Oh, not llama, alpacas.
That's an alpaca. Oh, look, it's a...
I corrected myself.
Wait, there's a thingy-wingy here.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
What
I
are
corrected
you?
myself.
Oh, you're human? I guess so. Or something. I forget what the jump button was.
How rude. What are you? Tisk.
What are you? Can you let me know what species you hail from?
What are you?
And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh?
Hot air balloons?
Huh? Party balloons?
Hot air balloons.
Oh. I hear other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you'll only find balloons in Toliolol. We have them for the same exact reason as for the Aetherites. Koana brought back the plans from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with the frontier communities has never been easier. But that's enough about dirigibles. The Ark of the Dawn awaits. I need to hear this word.
AKA hot air balloons.
Maybe that's what I should just say instead. Eat up now, you need your strength. Look at them, little drama llamas. Or alpacas.
Oh, this one's fine. Totally fine.
He just taking a nappy nap.
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. This is it, the Ark of the Dawn. When the giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Taural Landgate. But when Papa founded Toliolol, everyone began using its present name in honor of its great achievement. Through this gate is Kozama-Uka, the wetland south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozama-Uka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? Alpacas!
Woo.
Ah, those are alpacas! Fearsome four-legged fiends!
Yes, very fearsome.
Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. They spit. No, I think that's camels.
I mean,
You'll learn soon enough, Kral. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. Are these pillars what Wooklamot wanted to show us? If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolol, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? Kral regards the stone pillars with curiosity. Or curiously. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they may look like ordinary stone decorations. But if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Well. Do they tell a story? Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed mamulja. Oh, then this must be... That's right. It follows the exploits of my father, Gulul Jaja, and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolol Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolol came to be. Study them as long as you like. Oh, okay. Lay of the Brotherhood. This pillar tells the lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Ket something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ketaram? Ketenram? Ah, that's the one. Ketenram's arrival in Tural is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said that the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit, if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Or lost into the City of Gold! Gold! Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village in Kozama Uka. And the people Alphano almost mistook for the Vanu, if not for the colorful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous, and a lot of fun. Lay of Repast. This one recounts the Lay of Repast. As you can probably tell, The figure depicted here is of the Jabral, like me. Oh. So she's a Jabral. For decades, the Jabral and the Mamuljah were at war for control of the forest of Yachtel. The actions Papa took to end the conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolol. There is a clan of Hrothgar and Bosja known as Hellions. In their society, or Helions? In their society, Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrol, Jabral men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. Lay of Pots. Let's see. This one is a Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kazama Uka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly, the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Tyroli counterparts. The goblins. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Yes. Lay of Gold!
I love gold.
Let's go! Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Urkopacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the Merchant Clan. They oversee Tuliola's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let their size fool you. They might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Okay. Lay of Ice. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrol Vidrol Velaharmanda. I should explain. A Tyrol Vidrol is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to a preternatural power. A preternatural let's give up on that one. Velaharmanda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrol every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years or so ago, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidrol and sealed it away in the Urkopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Velaharmanda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tuliolol's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Lay of Proof. The Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yakhu, the largest of Tyrol's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yak Tyrol. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northward, setting their sights on Jak Tyrol. You'll recall that massive bridge they built beyond the Sky Gate. Sometime after launching their northern campaign, Oople! Honey, what? Can I please just sit here and do this one thing? I just need a little bit, okay? It's not all day. We cuddle every day. However, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urkopacha. I've never even seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Trolley history? Blank pillar. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa says he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliola's history. Whatever that might be.
That'll be us.
Or just me. I mean, I'm pretty cute.
True.
Had your fill of history then? Yes, thank you. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. Me too, Oklamat. No surprises, they're seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of the local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. Have we already attuned to this one?
I don't think so. We haven't done much 8th and night shards. Oh, maybe. Did I do that one already?
I don't know.
I guess so. It's not open to the map. Much than last time we were here. We were at the marking board.
What a lovely establishment. I'm reminded of the Bismarck and Limsa Limenza.
Oh.
Have you ever had tacos? They're a Tuliyola classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here at the Jabalav Thai Best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with Old Brook Evu.
Tacos.
It's like me with food. I need it in front of me right now.
Yeah.
This Brook Evu, the owner, don't let his unassuming appearance fool you. When it comes to making tacos, he is the greatest artisan in all of Tyrol. Every dish looks delicious. At the risk of sounding like Wuklamat, the mere sight of so much fine cuisine is making me ravenous.
Brook Evo! My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. And I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
Did you hear the silver scares are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
You bet. Let's go eat. What? I got scared. No! Not like this.
No.
If it isn't the third promise.
Oh, no.
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor.
Glory on your name, brother.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling housecut, we are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Listen to me, you.
How can she even see her hand stopping her? Don't worry, I have your shin.
A
Hold it back.
two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa, and the Dopro. Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Ubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Amen.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wooklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
Tacos.
So it goes.
Alright, so that's it for today's journey into the Olol. Part of Dawntrail. Woo! You wanna give the sign off?
Yeah. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to this video, and stay tuned for the next one from our journey. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.